Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Pittsburgh Steelers have released defensive end Preston Smith, 32-year-old defensive end who played all 17 games this year, but it was in a course of with two different teams. Started his first 9 games of the season with the Green Bay Packers, and through the first 9 games had 3 sacks and 20 tackles, 2 tackles for loss and 4 QB hits. Then he gets traded to Pittsburgh for a 7th-round pick. Pittsburgh acquires him. He plays the final 8 games there, does not start 1 game, but does get 1 fumble recovery, 2 sacks, 13 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Not a terrible trade for Pittsburgh, since the fact that, they gave up a 7th-round pick and got a guy who didn't even start a game but still had a fumble recovery, had a couple sacks, had a good amount of had 3 tackles for loss, couple QB hits. For a 7th-round pick, the production they got, not terrible, but a lot of money that Preston Smith is making. With this roster cut, the Steelers free $13 million in cap space. That shows you how much money Preston Smith was making, and I think it was clear the Pittsburgh Steelers had to let go of Preston Smith. And now with this roster cut, with cap space, with teams that have to spend this offseason, the Steelers are now top 10 in the teams that have money to spend this offseason, have $55 million in cap space to spend. So, let me know your thoughts on the roster move for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, not surprising since he was making all that money. Look, he had some really good seasons with Green Bay. 2023, 17 games, 17 starts, had 8 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles. In his time with Green Bay, he had some really good seasons, but the Pittsburgh's defense has such a good defensive line, and Smith did make an impact as a rotation player. Just helping out and making some big plays at the end of the season. But as a long-term future, I don't know if that was the right move for Pittsburgh, because he was eating a lot of money. I mean, $13 million. That they freed up in cap space, so that can help a lot for a team. Let me know your thoughts on the roster cut for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the comment section, and peace out.